In this video, we are going to solve logarithmic equations. So take note that if we have a logarithmic form, then we can always express it as an exponential form. Okay? And if we have this logarithmic equation wherein we have a log base b and a log base b also in the left side and the right side of our equation, so obviously we can drop down the logarithmic signs, okay, so that we can equate the two arguments. So let's try to apply these techniques or concepts in solving logarithmic equations. Okay, so we have here exercise 1. Log of x plus 3 is equal to 1. So again, we cannot see any base here, so automatically this is base 10. Okay, so if we try to express this in exponential form, then we have 10 raised to 1 is equal to the argument. Okay, so let's try to do that. This becomes 10 raised to 1 is equal to x plus 3. So obviously x is equal to 7. Next item. So log base 3 of the cube root of x is equal to 2. Let's find the value of x. So we can express first the argument. So kung meron kang cube root, I can always express that as a fractional exponent. So this becomes log base 3 of x raised to 1/3. Okay? Is equal to 2. So pwede nating ilabas si 1/3 dito by power rule. So this is 1/3 log base 3 of x is equal to 2. Okay? So dividing both sides of the equation by 1/3. Okay? So matatanggal yung 1/3 dito. 2 divided by 1/3. So 2 divided magiging multiplied. Yung divisor mare-reciprocal. So 3/1. So 2 divided by 1/3 is just 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay? So essentially, we have log base 3 of x sa left side. And then sa right side, we have 6. Okay? So x is obviously equal to 3 raised to 6. Next one. So 2 ln x plus 3 is equal to 7. So we can transpose this plus 3 sa left side, giving us 2 ln x is equal to 4. Okay? Divide both sides by 2. Cancel. Ln x is equal to 2. And take note, ln is a natural log, so this is log base e. Therefore, x is equal to e squared. Next, ln x plus ln of 2x plus 3 is equal to ln 5. Now, first we can apply product rule for the left side of our equation. Okay? So, giving us ln of the product of x times 2x plus 3. Okay? The right side is still ln 5. So, same logarithm applied to both sides of the equation. So we can drop down this ln. Then we have x times 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. So x times 2x is 2x squared. X times 3 is 3x. Then 5 i-transpose natin sa left side. So we have here a quadratic equation. Let's try to factor this out. So this is 2x, x. Then we have plus 5, then minus 1. Okay? So giving us 2x plus 5 equals 0 or x minus 1 equals 0. So x is equal to negative 5 over 2. X is equal to positive 1. Then of course, do not forget to check your answer. Okay, so i-plug in natin yung x equals negative 5 halves dito sa ating original equation. Okay, and check if it gives a true statement or true equation. So if magkakaroon tayo ng false, then this will not be part of our solution. Okay, so let's try that. So start na lang tayo dito. So ln of negative 5 halves times 2 times negative 5 halves plus 3. Okay, so let's try to evaluate this. Ln of negative 5 halves, then 2 times negative 5 halves is negative 5, then plus 3. Okay, so ln of negative 5 halves, negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. So cancel out. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. So ln 5. So ln 5 is equal to ln 5. So correct. Okay? So you could also do that for x equals 1. Then makikita natin that it is also correct. Next. So we have here log of x minus 4 minus log of x is equal to 1/3 log 8. Okay? So doing that, pwede nating i-combine yung left side. So by quotient rule, this becomes log of x minus 4 divided by x. And in the right side, I can use power rule, okay, to make this log of 8 raised to 1/3. Okay? So common log tayo. So sa left side, pwede natin i-cancel ito as well as for the right side. Okay? So giving us x minus 4 is equal to x minus 4 over x is equal to 8 raised to 1/3. Okay? So 8 raised to 1/3, so that is obviously cube root of 8. And dalawa yung pwedeng sagot dito. We have positive 2 and negative 2. No. So this should all only positive 2. Okay? So cube root of 8 is only equal to positive 2. So we can write this as x minus 4 over x is equal to positive 2. So solving for x by cross multiplication, this gives us x minus 4 is equal to 2x. Okay? So solving for x, negative 4 is equal to x. Next item. So log base 2 of log x is equal to 3. So dalawang log terms ang meron tayo dito, wherein yung isang log term ay nakapaloob sa argument. So how will we solve this? Okay, so let's try to work on the outside logarithm first. Okay, so let's just treat this muna as a one big term. Okay, so let's say this is a. Okay, so essentially magiging log base 2 of a is equal to 3 tayo. Okay, so transforming this into an exponential equation, so this is 2 cube is equal to a. Okay, so 2 cube is equal to 8. Therefore, a is equal to 8. Okay, binaliktad ko lang. But take note, a is equal to log x. So pwede nating palitan. So log x is equal to 8. Okay, so what is x now? So again, take note, this is common log, so this is base 10. Therefore, x is equal to 10 raised to 8. Okay. What about this one? So, different bases. So, the base here is 3, the base here is 9, the base here is 27. So, how will we solve for the value of x? Hindi tayo pwedeng mag-cancel agad-agad, no? But what we can do is to use the change of base formula. Okay? So, for the first term, I can write it as log x divided by log 3. Okay, so let's try to use base 3. Okay, so log base 3 of x all over log base 3 of 3. Okay, plus for the next term, I can also express this as log base 3 of x over log base 3 of 9. Okay, and for the third term, I can write this also as log base 3 of x over log base 3 of 27. Then this is all equal to 11. So the denominators can be simplified. So log base 3 of 3 is just 1. Log base 3 of 9 is just 2. Log base 3 of 27 is 3. Okay, so essentially I have log base 3 of x plus 1 half log base 3 of x plus 1/3 log base 3 of x is equal to 11. Okay, so let us try to let a is equal to log base 3 of x. Okay, so if I do that, yung equation natin na to becomes a plus 1 half a plus 1/3 a is equal to 11. Okay, so combining these three terms, 1 plus 1 half plus 1/3, okay, is equal to 11. So ano yung 1 plus 1 half plus 1/3? So common nila is 6. So this is 6 plus 3 plus 2. So this is 11 over 6. So 11 over 6a is equal to 11. Therefore, a is equal to 6. Okay? But again, we don't want a, we want x. So recall that we let a equals log base 3 of x. So this becomes now log base 3 of x is equal to 6. Therefore, x is 3 raised to 6. Next item. Again, 3 log terms. The 2 terms are inside your argument. So again, the technique here is to always work first the outermost logarithm, which is log base 3. Okay? So let's just treat this as one big block. So pangalanan nating b naman this time. Okay, so this is log base 3 of b is equal to 0. So doing that, b is equal to 3 raised to 0, or this is equal to 1. Okay? But what is b? So b is log of ln x. So that is b. Then this is equal to 1 daw. Okay? So let's treat naman itong ln x as, let's say, the variable c. Okay? Such that masosolve natin kung ano si c. So c is equal to 10 raised to 1. Okay? But what is c again? C is ln x. So ln x is equal to 10. Therefore, x is e raised to 10. Next item. So this time, the x na gusto nating hanapin ay nasa base. Okay? So how do we do this? Let's try the change of base formula. Okay, so this is log of 3 divided by log of x. Okay, plus log of x divided by log of 9 is equal to 3 halves. So let me try to have a base of 3. Okay, para ma-simplify ko yung mga terms. Okay, so the numerator, log base 3 of 3 is just 1. Okay, so this is 1 over log base 3 of x. Then for the second term, this is log base 3 of x divided by 2. Okay, is equal to 3 halves. So I will again let So, try naman natin this time variable d. Let d equals log base 3 of x. So, if I do that, itong equation natin na to becomes 1 over d plus d over 2 is equal to 3 halves. Okay? So, multiplying all terms by the least common denominator, which is 2d. Okay? So, this becomes 2 plus d squared is equal to 3d. Okay? So, d squared, ilipat lahat sa left side, minus 3d plus 2 equals 0. Okay? Can we use factoring here? Yes, we can. So, this is d minus 1 times d minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so giving us d equals 1 or d equals 2. But then again, we want x, not d. Okay, so let's use this one. Log base 3 of x is equal to 1. So x is 3. And yung isa pa, log base 3 of x is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 9. So dalawa yung sagot natin. Last item. So, what if ganito? Let's try to do this. Okay? Let's try again the change of base formula. So, this is log x over log square root of 3. So, this is 2 times the quantity log of x divided by log of 3. So, squared. So, I'm going to use again the base 3. Okay? Para ma-simplify natin. So, the left side becomes log of 3, log base 3 of x. So, square root of 3, that is just 3 raised to 1 half. Okay, so this is 1 half log base 3 of 3, which is equal to 1. Okay, so 1 half lang yung denominator natin. Okay, and for this one, this is 2 times log base 3 of x squared. Kasi 1 lang din yung denominator. Okay? So, let, again, a equals log base 3 of x. Para itong equation natin na to ay maging a divided by 1 half, okay, is equal to 2a squared. So, a divided by 1 half is just 2a, then 2a squared. Okay? So, transpose everything to the right side. So, this is 0 equals 2a squared minus 2a. Factor out the common term, 2a. This becomes a minus 1. So, 2a equals 0 or a minus 1 equals 0. So, a can be 0 and a can also be 1. But again, gusto natin yung x not a. So, this is log base 3 of x equals 0. This is log base 3 of x equals 1. So, x here is equal to 1. X here is equal to 3. So, dalawa yung sagot natin. Last example. So, ganun pa rin yung gagawin natin dito. So, log x squared over log 16 is equal to log square root of x over log 4 plus 1. Okay? So, this time I'm going to use base 4. Okay? And I also know that this term right here, square root of x, is x raised to 1 half. Okay? So, using power rule, dito, I can rewrite my equation as 2 log base 4 of x divided by 2 equals 1 half log base 4 of x divided by 1 plus 1. Okay? So, cancel na to. Giving me log base 4 of x is equal to 1/2 log base 4 of x plus 1. Okay? So, let's try to let a equals log base 4 of x. So, ang magiging equation natin, this is a equals 1/2 a plus 1. So, yung kabila magiging 1/2 a is equal to 1. Okay, transpose lang natin to. So, a is equal to 2. But again, hindi a yung gusto natin, kundi x. So, this is log base 4 of x equals to. Therefore, x is 4 squared or 16.